Hi friends, and welcome to Wives vs. World. I'm Anya.
I'm Jackie.
And today we're going to do something a little bit fun.
As we don't ever do on this channel, I suppose. We took a quiz last time to find out if we were tops or bottoms. And today we are going to do sort of a follow-up on that because one of the questions I think was related to something called baseball. But it just struck me that maybe there was a whole lot of things about American culture that some of you Americans might take for granted that, everyone knows. So that's what we're sort of doing here, testing our knowledge of American culture, right?
Sure!
So going into this, do you feel that your American pop culture knowledge is at a 10?
Probably not that.
Oh.
Probably like a strong 7, I would say. And I think yours is a strong 5.
Maybe 6. Maybe 6.
As you know, we are Danish people living in Denmark, but we do these videos in English, of course, and we have a lot of American followers. And we thought it would be really fun to see, because
to put our ignorance on display.
Yeah, so you can come and laugh with us or at us, depending on how terribly we do.
So I found this quiz on something called the London School, and I don't know their reputation, so if this is anything bad, let me know. All right, so let's get started on this USA culture quiz. Are you an expatriate relocating to the US? No. Or are you working with American colleagues or partners?
Aren't you our colleagues and partners?
Kind of. Dear associate. We're going to do this together, right? We're going to support each other.
Yes.
It's not going to be a versus. No. This is a wives together against American pop culture. When do people in the US celebrate Thanksgiving each year?
Oh, it's coming up.
We just talked about this.
Oh, it has been when this video goes up.
Yes.
But we know this. It's the 4th Thursday of November.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, you are correct.
Yay.
How many days of annual leave do Americans typically receive?
Ooh, I bet this is absolutely nothing. This is terrifyingly nothing. I'm sure.
I think so too. So
what are our options?
It's 24 days plus paid public holidays. It's 10 days plus paid public holidays, or it's 20 days. So in Denmark we have
6 weeks.
I think 6 weeks, plus public holidays.
I would assume it was something like 2 weeks because that's what I've heard.
2 weeks is nothing.
It's nothing, but I would assume that's the...
All right, so we say 10 days plus... What's an American public holiday? Is that Thanksgiving?
Like 4th of July. Yeah, that's a public holiday, I'm sure.
Let us know. All right, 10 days plus paid public holidays.
Jesus Christ, guys. It's not required by law.
Most Americans receive 10 days of annual... So you can get even less. You get more time off and you should be paid more.
You definitely should.
What do Americans celebrate on the 4th of July?
Ooh, Independence Day. We know this.
Yeah,
and
we know
have
that
fireworks,
one.
and they have silly hats.
Silly hats.
And the flag.
That's not in the picture.
No, that's fireworks.
Yeah. Okay, so what do the red and white stripes in the American flag symbolize? 13 first presidents, the day on which the flag was adopted, 13th of June, 1777, the 13 colonies that declared independence.
That one. The 13 original colonies.
Yeah.
Isn't it 13 stripes for each of the original 13 colonies?
Which one's a white stripe and which one's a red stripe? Do you think there was a fight about that?
I don't think so. I think they were just like, this is gonna look good, red and white, let's do that. Do 13. Because there can't be 13 white stripes, do you know what I mean?
No, that it's like peppermint candy, right?
That's true. I was gonna say carnival.
Carnival. Take that however you want. We're correct.
It is the same thing? No. Okay.
Independence from Great Britain. What is the most spoken language after English? That would be Spanish, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah, I would assume that.
I think so too.
Yeah. You're correct.
The Hispanic population makes up about 16 to 20% of the total US population.
Interesting.
Yeah. You speak Spanish?
Hola, señor.
Hello, mister.
Yeah, isn't that? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? That's what they always say in American shows when they try to not speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish.
No, me neither.
Do you? You didn't have Spanish in high school?
I really wanted it, but like Danish school system, we get English and then we choose a second foreign language, and usually it's German or French.
Yeah.
Most people, I assume, choose German. Some places you can choose Spanish, and I really wanted Spanish, but I couldn't, so I did French, and I don't speak a single...
How many years of French did you do? You had 3 years in public school?
3 years public school, 2 years in high school. So, sorry, 5 years.
So I had German, 3 years in high school, 4 years in public
Do you speak
school.
German?
I speak it well enough for conversation.
Okay, converse.
No, I don't want to do
Converse with me. All right. The U.S. is the world's largest producer of which of the following products? Like, you guys have a real thing about oil.
Don't you? I don't know.
But you also do have a lot of cars.
Yeah, the Ford. Isn't that like a big American thing?
Yeah, and like General Motors and...
Tesla? Is that American?
Yeah.
But isn't like it's the world's biggest producer, right? So, but
I would assume
Japan.
No, not anymore. I would think either China or India.
But I can't name a single. It doesn't have to be the.
It doesn't have to be the most famous around the world. I'm guessing. I guess that's where you.
Largest producer of.
Yeah.
I would assume it's oil.
I think so
because,
too.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a
Jesus Christ.
15 million barrels.
I hope you will find something better to do.
I hope we will too. Thank you. What's the largest ancestry group in the US?
It's Irish.
You think it's Irish?
Yeah, because of we learned recently that the Great Famine.
The famine, yeah.
It like diminished the Irish population like wildly. But I was really surprised at that number, from something like 8 million people to 2 million people.
But was that from them leaving or them dying?
Both.
But don't you think there were more British people who opportunistically went to the US?
But the British people, the English people here. Mainly. It's really interesting, right? Because still the people who, for example, Irish people still have a lot of their heritage or whatever. But we rarely hear about British heritage in America.
No, because that's what you broke from, you know?
Yeah.
That's the whole independence thing.
Interesting. Okay.
So I would assume English.
Okay.
No, it's German!
Wow.
German ancestry makes up about 14% of the American population.
That's a lot. I never heard about
10.6 are Irish, and the English only make up around 7.8. So I was the most wrong.
I never heard about that. What are they doing and why are they doing that? Why are they there? Ooh, is this a World War II thing where people had to leave?
That would be wild, because that's not that long ago. So if they... I don't know.
Well, if you're a German American, please tell us why.
Yeah, warum?
If you know.
Warum? What are grits?
I never heard that word, grits.
Grits.
I would assume that this is a southern dish, because...
It doesn't sound like wine, it doesn't sound like dessert.
No, exactly.
Hello, sweet child, would you like some grits?
Yeah, and...
Would you?
No, I'm not listening.
I think we're unanimous in this one.
Yeah, let's...
But
let's
what is it?
What is it? Oh, it's true.
It's made from dried ground corn. It's mixed with boiling water, milk, and spices, creating a creamy consistency that can be topped with cheese.
It sounds like potage. It sounds really good.
It sounds really good.
I want to eat that.
Have you tried this? Is it good? I would like to try it.
Give us a recipe and we will make it.
Yeah, please. What's the most popular sport in the US?
It's American football, isn't it? Because they have the whole Super Bowl.
But don't you? Baseball has like this, Major League.
I support you because,
and in the last quiz, it was called America's pastime.
Ooh, America's pastime. Interesting. We go with baseball. Baseball.
Also,
why do you call it football? Like, football is obviously soccer. I'm sorry.
Handshake. What? It's American football. No.
They have in all the schools. In all the high school movies. They all play American football. They never play. What's it called? Baseball.
Like, it was right there in front of us.
Yeah. It's American football, not American baseball.
Complete the sentence. As American as apple pie.
We've heard that one before.
Yeah, we've heard that one.
The hamburger. Texas barbecue.
as apple pie, coined to describe things that are very typically American, since apple pie is such a typical dessert.
Yeah, it actually is in Denmark too.
Yeah, æbletærte.
Æblegrød.
But did we steal that from you guys, or did we already have apple pie?
Apples are very Danish as well.
Yeah,
Danish baking is a whole thing.
that's true.
So I'm assuming that this happened independently. The American apple pie has the lid on it usually in depictions, but Danish apple pie has no lid.
No, that's true. It is more like a
it's
it's
not
apple
sauce. What's
kind
it called?
of. Don't know.
Okay.
All right, you had a great conversation with a new contact. At the end, they offer you their number and tell you that you're always welcome at their house.
Ooh.
A couple of weeks later, you call them and ask them when a good time to come around is. How are they likely to react?
From the phrasing of this question, I would assume that this means that they don't want you to do that.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, they're so friendly.
It's just a pleasantry, right?
Yeah, it's pleasantries.
Like the, how are you doing? And you're not supposed to tell them you have a depression.
Yeah.
They might be a little surprised that this was meant to be a friendly and polite gesture, but they didn't really mean it.
I would assume that one.
They will be surprised that you hadn't called sooner. Americans like to build relationships quickly.
I'm really surprised if this is the one.
They will invite you willingly. Why would they have given you their number otherwise? See, that would be my point of thinking, like, why did you ask me to your house if you didn't want me to come?
Yeah, because we would never ask someone to call us or come to our house if we didn't mean it.
No, exactly. If I say you're welcome anytime, you're welcome anytime. If I say it was nice to meet you, it means don't come to my house.
Hey! Oh, okay, we know that.
See, we know. That's so disingenuous. It's polite.
Yeah, I
but
get
isn't it also a bit disingenuous?
I would feel really weird, I guess.
Yeah.
But what do they say if they want you to come to your house? Maybe they just don't.
Maybe they don't do that. Maybe they call you.
This is very different from what you say about Danish people, right? Like they're very, very slow to cool up. I was going to say
to warm up
to you. They can seem very cold and distant, but when you get in, they can be very friendly. Yeah.
But everyone's a stranger unless we're drunk.
Yeah. And we are a lot. We are.
Allegedly. The person at the grocery store says, hello, how are you? This is the one. How are you doing? I can't imagine someone in Denmark going up to me, like in the grocery store, and be like, Angora, how are you doing? Like, that's so personal.
Don't ask me that.
That's so personal. Don't ask me that.
Not even my family asks me how I'm doing. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing a quick, hi, I'm good, thanks, will be enough.
Yes.
It's part of the American etiquette to greet people and quickly ask how they are. It's often used more as a greeting than a real question. Yeah. My question is why? What's the most useful when meeting new business contacts in the US?
They love small talk, don't they? I would assume they are very.
Yeah, I think so. You're able to talk about
your
kids playing baseball. Like if I was being a bit flippant, I would say speaking loudly and clearly because
it's also a thing in Denmark. Yeah, really you're so loud. I'm sorry, but it's very clear to spot an American in Denmark because you guys always talk so loud. We love you though. It makes it easy to hear what you're saying at least.
Yes, because we mumble a lot. So I suppose on the flip side there's that.
That's my guess.
Hey, good. You're at a sit-down restaurant. How much should you tip?
10%.
That's not enough.
It's not enough, but that's it, isn't it?
Tipping is seen as a nice gesture, but it's not necessary as American waiters and waitresses are paid very well.
Okay, good. Okay, 15 to 20%. Good, I'm happy to hear this.
It should be
your
more.
Your guys' food is so cheap. It's so cheap. Anything here, even the very cheapest food in Copenhagen costs like $20.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah. And we don't use. It's not necessary to tip in Denmark because they actually pay well.
If you had a good experience, you tip, but it's not necessary because. And I think this is a couple of years old, but I think the salary for a McDonald's employee in Denmark is it $20?
$20
$20 US.
It's a bit more, but per hour.
But like I've heard stories of Americans getting like maybe $3 or $4 an hour, and then the tips have to make up the rest of that.
How can you pay an adult $4? Like it's embarrassing.
I'm guessing it's a way like to give someone the experience of being superior to them as they serve you.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't sit right.
No. Please pay people more. The minimum wage of an American waiter is only about $2 an hour.
Are you kidding me? Are you not? Are you kidding me? Ah, you cannot pay an adult human $2 an hour. What the Okay, the point is, please tip your fucking waiters and then raise the minimum wage, maybe.
Yeah. How should you greet American colleagues? With a hug or a pat on the shoulder? Don't touch colleagues at all, just say hi. Greet them with a firm handshake.
I would say firm handshake because, when you see in American movies, all the men, they're always like, oh.
Yeah, I can crush you.
Yeah.
It's not appropriate to hug colleagues, so people stick to handshakes. With friends, a hug is a normal way to say hello.
Yeah. Maybe first day we shake hands.
Yeah, first time I meet someone, I would handshake. Then depending on how...
Then just say hi.
Yeah, maybe just hi, and maybe my closer colleagues, they'd be like, hi, it's so long, and then give them a hug.
Have you hugged anyone at your new
Yeah,
office?
sure.
Okay.
In a business meeting, your American counterpart answers your question with a clear no. How should you interpret this?
I cry?
You can just take this as an honest answer that you can rely on.
Oh.
This person might feel a little annoyed, but by you, so they're talking very directly.
Yes, right?
I guess so. This person must be very senior in the organization to be speaking so directly.
They must be annoyed.
I think they're annoyed. No! It's just an honest answer that you can rely on. It's wild to me that you can say, come to my house and not mean it. But a no is a no. Like, a no is a no. Let's, like... Yeah. But, like...
But what are the
rules?
What are the rules? But I've heard that they're very, very honest and direct. And of course, it's not honest to say, how are you, and come to my house. I'm not sure that that's a good idea. Would be preferred over a no. No one would just say
no. Why would you just say no?
Yeah. That would be considered.
And so rude.
Yeah.
Your American boss gives you praise for your work in front of the whole team.
Ooh,
What's their intention?
No. To shame me? To make me embarrassed?
They honestly want to let you know what a great job you did.
I'm assuming that's...
But why would they tell you in front of the whole team?
Maybe it's a way to feel like, oh, everyone should be proud of you. And so that's why we say it in front of everyone. Because if you only say it to you, then no one hears it, and you have to go boasting about it.
But why? No, you don't have to go. You can just not say it.
That's not very American, is it?
Okay, so that's correct.
Yeah, we understand.
Praise is important in the US workplace, so you should expect to receive and to give. But like, why does it have to be in front of everyone else?
Yeah, I feel because the explanation doesn't explain.
But does it have to be in front of?
I've had that done in class with my papers.
With you?
Yeah. Everyone, this is how you write a report.
You're such a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, but that felt terrible. I don't.
No, it's horrible.
Recommend that.
Which attitude will help you most while doing business in the US?
Let's hear.
Be as white as possible. I think as middle class.
Yep. As male
as possible. Take the time to make long-term decisions rather than pushing to get things done quickly. Work should be fun, and there's no need to work too hard. Focus on building company relationships and getting the best deal rather than investing in personal relationships too much.
That's definitely the one. And I disagree.
Yeah, it's the arm's length thing, right?
Yeah, and also it's about the company aspect. Like, the company is your family, and you have to do well for the company.
Business is done at a fast pace, and people try to get deals done quite quickly. Therefore, maintaining good relationships between companies is more important than getting to know the individual.
Yeah, of course.
I guess it depends on the setting.
And they also have a lot of really big companies, right? Very big companies.
I guess they do the same thing.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah. Which of the following should you try to avoid when speaking to new contacts in the US? Gesturing too much. You should keep it to a minimum.
But Americans love gesturing and smiling, don't they? Because in Denmark, people don't smile a lot at strangers. It's a little weird to smile.
Yeah, that's unnerving.
Yeah, you gesture.
I gesture all the time.
Yeah, you do.
I can't help it.
It's because you're gay.
It's very expressive, and I like that. I think standing too close, like, hi.
It's okay. This is weird everywhere. Okay, no, maybe not.
Yeah,
but
no,
it's weird to us.
What are many foreigners most surprised about when they arrive in the US? This is the last question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Realizing how many things are done larger than at home.
Yeah.
How many languages most Americans can speak.
No, dude.
Sorry,
guys.
That there are fewer fast food restaurants than they expected.
No, it's the first.
I would think the first one. Be it streets, buildings, food portions, or the size of your water glass. That's very generous. I saw someone get like a liter or a liter and a half, like slushy.
Oh God. Like, I could spend my whole day and not get through that.
You will find many things in the US are bigger than at home. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
17 out of 20.
Oh, that's
well done,
good, isn't it?
You know something? about the US and American culture already, but keep exploring.
Did you find that fun or interesting? Were you surprised at anything we said about America?
And it took a turn somewhere where I thought this is a fun quiz to being like,
yeah, the $2, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker, America.
Yeah.
Fix that.
Fix that, please. Do it for us. We hope you liked this video, and if you did, you can subscribe for more.
It's true.
It's true. And if you want more of us, you can find us on Instagram. We hope to see you next time. Bye!